The 3 steps where he'll square off against this man from Ukraine, Zoravor, Petrosian, 18 years of age. From Poltava in Ukraine, Delante Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio. Announcing himself to the fans here at the SIBA Arena as he prepares for his 4th contest of the tournament. Same number of bouts for this man. Both of them received byes in the opening round of the lightweight tournament.
This is it, Tiger. This is it. Come on, man.
Round 1.
So we're in the second semi-final in the 60-kilogram lightweight division. This contest between boxers from Ukraine and the USA. Ukraine have sent 2 semi-finalists through from their 10-man full-strength boxing team. And this representative here at 60 kilograms is Zoravor Petrosian, 18 years of age. The 4-time Ukrainian national champion over the years. He's the reigning national youth champion at 60 kilograms, adding to the title that he won in the same weight category last year. His opponent is Delante Johnson, part of a 9-man USA boxing team. They sent through 4 boxers through to this semi-final stage. The man from Cleveland, Ohio, is the reigning national youth champion. Youth Open champion at 64 kilograms. Came away with a bronze medal finish in the youth championships at 60 kilograms. It's been a terrific run through to this bronze medal bout for both of these boxers. Delante Johnson had a bye in the opening round but beat the reigning Cuban national youth champion Radiel Rodriguez in the second preliminary round. In the third preliminary round, he outpointed Morocco's Mehdi El Zridi 5-0, and then another unanimous point decision win as he scores effectively with the jab over the Japanese national high school champion Ryo Saito at the quarterfinal stage. Only 1 unanimous point decision win in his 3 victories so far for Petrosian. That came in his opening contest over England's Daniel Stringer. Then that is a 4-1 victory over Wang Jiangyang of China, and a 3-2 victory at the quarterfinal stage over the 2016 European Youth bronze medalist Sarkhan Aliyev of Azerbaijan. Whipping right hand to the body wasn't too far away, just beneath the left elbow of Petrosian. Terrific 1-2 combination. There's the same combination again, but on the second occasion, the left hand was an uppercut underneath, and he whipped the right hand over the top. So effective punch picking in the closing portion of this round from Delante Johnson. Trying that lead left uppercut again. Sprightly walk, full of swagger, back to the blue corner from the American boxer.
That's going to be a miss. We've got to come back in this one. All right?
Second.
Like this. See this?
When he has on his ropes, right? You touch him, you step out. Don't run. You touch him. As soon as you step back, come right back on him. Because why he's going to turn into you, okay?
See how that jab just penetrated the guard, no force on it whatsoever. But he just managed to pierce the attempted defenses, and that really is the round in microcosm. From my vantage point, Delante Johnson just able to find holes in the attempted defense. Petrosian.
Второй раунд, раунд 2.
Into the second round then, Petrosian falling short with that attempted right hand over the top. Did get through with a good left hand just a few moments ago. But look at the way that left hand is being tripped out by Delante Johnson for exploding with a burst of punches with his back close to the corner. Referee content to allow the boxers to work away. The man in red was trying to do so. Delante Johnson now gets the room and back to the distance where he wants to operate. And he's continuing to target the body with a long whiplash of a right hand. Good left jab from Johnson before he tied Petrosian up in a clinch. The man in red has to be careful that he's caught by another right hand once again as he's coming in. He has to be careful that he doesn't become a figure reduced to chasing Delante Johnson around the boxing ring. Surely he's got to cut that ring off, take a step to his left or to his right, depending on which way Johnson is moving, and force the man to engage, because if he continues to let Johnson operate in the space of the boxing ring, well, he's coming out second best for my money. Left hand to the body, right hand to the head is an example as to why. That left hand caught him somewhere around his armpit from Delante Johnson, but it stopped the man in his tracks, and he's earning his respect. Surely this is where Petrosian needs to be making hay and getting to work. Again, he's covering up tightly, is Petrosian. Now he's trying to get to work at the distance where he should be looking to make hay. But again, he doesn't want to be leaning on here. Surely he's got to be letting his hands go as he did just a few moments ago. Because when it's at this type of range and territory, Delante Johnson is proving to be the governor, at least from my vantage point. And here's where he needs to let those hands go, target the body, try and nudge an uppercut underneath. Johnson willing to accommodate him in the closing seconds of this second round. The two men right beneath the Jumbotron here in the SIBA Arena, right on top of the logo. And engaging in an exchange. Another pulsating round of boxing in that second session. Let's see if we can listen in to Billy Walsh.
Последний раунд, собрать все силы, ты понял, да? Когда вяжешься, разорви, сразу будь в работе опять. Разорви, или раскрути, разорви, не надо с ним вязаться. Зарик, уклон, опережение, это все проходит. Раз встречаешь, раз так, но не одним ударом, не одним ударом. Дай ему вышмарк, дай вышмарк, коза. Дай вышмарк. Работай сейчас немножко, заработай, стул начинаешь, раз встречаешь, раз защиту начинаешь. Легкие удары, уклон, один, добавил три, добавил еще один.
Again, that's an example of how Petrosian was able to repel a lot of the shots, but while he's doing so, he's so busy covering up to prevent the offense of this man from getting through that he's not able to score with his own punches. So Johnson, certainly the busier boxer. Can Petrosian do something different in this third and final round in his attempt to book his place in the gold medal bout in the 60-kilogram lightweight division? Bilabek Razarakimov of Uzbekistan, the reigning junior world champion from last year, has already booked his place in this youth gold medal bout. Delante Johnson cocking that right hand now, winding it up. Is he going to deliver it over the top, or is a whipping bolo shot? Keeping Zoravor Petrosian guessing. His variety is causing the man in red a fair amount of discomfort up there in the boxing ring. Again, he has to try and erect the barricades to keep the man's hands from finding a target and becoming scoring blows. Minute gone in the third and final round. Counter right hand from Johnson wasn't too far away. Boxing idols are two men who enjoyed Olympic gold during the course of their AIBA boxing careers. Sugar Ray Leonard and Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker, surely two of the finest ever to lace gloves. Sugar Ray Leonard with titles all the way through from welterweight through to light heavyweight in the professional ranks. And Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker, well, did he ever lose a fight in the pros convincingly? That's open to question. Most people, I think, probably tend to doubt it. Fellow Olympic gold medalist Oscar De La Hoya didn't want anything to do with him on a second occasion after an incredibly tight, what was ruled a victory when they met in the professional ranks. But it's Pernell Whitaker and Sugar Ray Leonard who are the boxing idols of this man out of Cleveland, where he shares a gym in East Cleveland, Ohio, at the MLK Boxing Club. Terrell Gaucher and Charles Conwell, those were Olympians for the USA in Rio 2016. Well, sharing a gym with that type of quality, where you're going to learn an awful lot by osmosis. So what Delante Johnson has demonstrated through his youth boxing career to date is that he has the discipline and desire and determination to put those teachings into practice. That's why he's able to move around the boxing ring as comfortably as he's demonstrating here. And credit to Zoravor Petrosian, who's remaining committed to his cause. There's a good right hand. But he spent an awful lot of time in that type of posture. Hands held high, covering up, and when he tries to counter, he's coming out second best in the exchanges. At least that's how I'm seeing the contest for the majority of it. And again, having to adopt that pose of covering up and trying to repel the punches from the man in blue. So invariably, it's Delante Johnson who's been getting the better of this. And we have just witnessed a terrific performance from Delante Johnson. They go to their opposite numbers, the corners of their opposite number, receive nice congratulations and words of encouragement from their opposing coaches. One suspects it's Billy Walsh and Delante Johnson, who will be celebrating another boxer through to the gold medal bout to join Mark Castro, who booked his place there in session number 14. A warm embrace from the Ukrainian coaches, because Zoravor Petrosian gave it everything he had, but he ran into an inspired operator today in the form of this man from Cleveland, Ohio, Delante Johnson from the USA. Let's head up to center ring and get the official verdict of this 60-kilogram semi-final.
Блю, синего рига, Деланте Джонсон, Соединенные Штаты Америки. The winner of points from the blue corner, United States, Delante Johnson.
In acknowledgement of the unanimous point decision victory he has just earned at the expense of Zoravor Petrosian. 5-0, all 5 judges scoring in favor of the man in blue, who was really effective with his aggression during the course of those 3 3-minute rounds. Zoravor Petrosian comes away with a World Youth Bronze, but he spent an awful lot of the contest in that stance, trying to cover up and block the punches that were coming from Delante Johnson, who demonstrated wonderful variety during the course of that bout. But ultimately, he'll come away on the wrong side from his perspective of a unanimous point decision defeat. Delante Johnson goes through to contest Youth World Championship gold. So there then, the margin of the scores, 3 of the judges from Cuba, Philippines and Ireland giving all 3 of the completed rounds to Delante Johnson. The other 2 judges from Australia and